Like what are the couple big things that make it just, way different than iOS for iPhone?
Sure. So ever since the first iPhone, the paradigm for using an app on your phone has been you have one app open, okay? And then when the iPad multitasking showed up with split screen, you could have two apps. You could have three apps open at the same time.
Sure.
But one of the limitations has always been that each app has its own space, its own window. And now with iPadOS, you can have multiple instances of the same application in different parts of the OS. So you can have side by side two Microsoft Word documents. You can have a note and then another note next to it.
Okay.
And you can set this up almost like Spaces on the Mac, where you could have a Word document and a website in Safari open next to each other, and then use a multitasking gesture to get over to a different Word document and a different website.
Wow.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It does bring it closer to the desktop experience that we've all been accustomed to. Like when I'm on Safari, I don't actually use Safari. I use Chrome. But when I'm on Chrome, I've got crazy amount of tabs. Same thing if any other tool that I'm using. So,
well, like even students writing a paper, you have two Word documents sometimes because you read in a paper and then you write in your paper.
Oh, that's a good student.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Honest student.
Yeah, you can have an outline over here and your main document over here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good use case.
One of the things I saw in there was the widgets
Yes.
that I think are terrible. They seem to be on the main screen now. Does that mean they actually have data?
It should. So one of the big problems with the home screen widgets of iOS in the past has been that they don't actually start loading until you swipe over to get to that screen.
Yes, worst thing ever.
By being able to pin them on your first home screen and have them always open, ideally they should always be reloading, and so they should always have data and actually be more useful.
That will be fantastic and a welcome addition because Android seems to get that right, and I'm not sure how iOS does not.
Yes.
From a development point of view, are there, like if you have an app, like an iPad app, are there things you have to do right now to get ready for iPadOS in terms of widgets and all that stuff?
Not in terms of widgets. So widgets have been optional the whole time they've existed. They still are. But you do now have to support more of the multitasking. If you don't support edge-to-edge displays on the iPad Pro, if you don't support some of the multitasking features, then you'll get rejected.